Hi, this is Emily with Cashflow Country, and today we are going to, I'm going to show y'all the 5 things necessary to start income stacking. So the first is a cash flow of $800 or more per month. It is possible to do it with less, but the more you have in cash flow, the better. It doesn't have to be consistent. You know, if some months it's 900 and others 700, and then if it's inconsistent, it can still work. The second thing is access to a line of credit. So you can use a personal line of credit, HELOC, which is the home equity line of credit. You can use whole life insurance policy if there's cash value in it. I've used 0% interest credit cards. My favorite is the whole life policy loan. But uh, those are some of the examples. I'll do another video on line of credit also. The third thing is short-term amortized notes. So if this is unfamiliar, I can do another video on those, but essentially you're wanting to look for a term of around 36 months and because we're looking for velocity here, that will pay back in principal and interest every month. The fourth thing is the formula, and this is one of the most important things. So the first part to the formula is your cash flow from number one. So let's just use an example of $1,000 because that will be your cash flow. $1,000 times 5 is your note size. So you will go find a short-term amortized note of $5,000. That's the $1,000 times 5, the note size. Then the second part is once you're able to repay that line of credit, so the amortized note, once you're able to repay that line of credit that you bought the amortized note with in 3 months, excuse me, less than 3 months, that's when you know it's time to recalibrate the first part of the formula because you'll have a new cash flow size at that point. You'll multiply that cash flow size times 5, so you have a new increased note size. And the last is patience. So resist the spending because it will start to stack fairly quickly and you'll see that income. But if you stick to the cycle, it will snowball into the point where you could leave your job, you could become job optional, you could have just a great plan B, lots of options for what you can do with income stacking. So 5 elements: cash flow of $800 or more, line of credit, short-term amortized notes, understand the formula, and patience. I'll go over each of these in another video. Thanks.